Some people believe that the best inventions are the ones that make our lives easier. Others believe that the best inventions are the ones that make us feel good. But what if there were inventions that could do both? If you thought regular innovations were amazing, just wait until you see these oddly satisfying concepts that will surely hit your senses. In this episode of Technology Now, we'll show you a collection of sensation-inducing creations that will leave you wanting more. Without further ado, let's dive in. Number 1. Sea Bin Project. It's terrible to see trash floating in the ocean, yet no single individual could possibly swim around and pick it all, right? However, a better idea has been developed by a team working on the Sea Bin Project, a marine trash collector that is both eco-friendly and fascinating to watch. The simplicity of the idea is mind-blowing. A large trash can should be submerged in water such that just the top of the container is above the water surface. Down below are plastic mesh filter, and inside the filter itself is a water pump that is made to suck water into the container. Besides ingesting whatever is in the water, which might be anything from plastics to paper to cigarette butts, you can spend hours contemplating the scene of bottles, bags, cigarettes, and other items slowly being pushed into the marine bin one at a time. If you're worried about what might happen if fish were caught in the sea bins by accident, know that they'll be released back into the sea. When the mesh top of the marine trash can is full, the waste is taken away and either thrown away or recycled. Surely, our water supply will be far constantly improved. Number 2. Ilios Flying Drone. Seeing the Ilios flying drone in action is at least twice as entertaining as watching any other type of flying drone. The little Ilios is housed in a durable circular cage that makes it tolerant of, if not immune to, impacts. As a result, it can safely float and around potentially hazardous, enclosed spaces that other drones and humans cannot reach. The HD camera then sends the returned footage to the operator, who otherwise would not have been able to observe the area. But let's ignore the enormous advantages to the industry of having a drone that is immune to collisions. Watching Ilios in action is immensely satisfying. Number 3. Speedy T Folding Machine. Generally speaking, folding shirts isn't a calming activity. Nothing about doing laundry is really enjoyable. But now, help is at hand in the form of the lightning-fast Team Machine. The compact design of the Speedy T makes it ideal for everyday use. A shirt is laid out flat on the tabletop with the sleeves hanging off the sides, and the machine automatically folds it into a neat package. In less than 3 seconds, you can fold it from bottom to top, first with one sleeve, then the other. After being folded, shirts are tossed onto a stacking table and arranged in a neat department store fashion. But suppose you work in a department store and you need to plastic wrap this clothing as well. That's another use for this. Speedy t-shirts are folded as usual, but the funnel flip is cut short. This makes it simple to throw the clothing in a plastic bag and put it on the shelf. Doing laundry won't necessarily be made easier, but at least you'll be able to get it done more quickly. Number 4. Formek Vacuum Machine. We can't think of a more enjoyable method of plastic molding than this one. To shape a 4mm thick plastic sheet into a predetermined shape, Formek developed a vacuum forming machine that relies on heat and vacuum sealing. All you have to do is drop the mold into the machine, load the plastic into the top, and turn the machine on. In just 60 seconds at high temperatures, the rigid plastic can be bent and shaped with ease. When the mold is raised to meet the material, a fantastic mold formation is produced. It only takes a moment for the plastic to take on the shape of the mold, becoming a shoe, basket, toy, or whatever else your heart wants. Also, not all plastic sheets have to be made a single color, even if most of them are. We haven't come across a method of mass-producing plastic toys or parts that is more orderly or relaxing. Number 5. Road Printer Brick Paver. Now, building a road doesn't require laying each brick by hand. The RPS Road Printer allows us to print a full road in one go, 5 times faster than traditional methods. The process itself is so fulfilling that it borders on poetry, so we can sit back and appreciate that as well. There's no better example of this than the Road Printer, which successfully combines cutting-edge technology with the time-honored art of handiwork. The Road Printer has employees deliver loose bricks to the top, where they are assembled on a curved ramp into straight lines, which the printer then consumes. We could sit here and watch the machine do its thing forever, since it's so weird to see a machine spit out a finished road. The fact that the Road Printer can make roads up to 20 feet wide just adds to the machine's already impressive capabilities. It does this while also guiding itself to keep the path straight. Now, this next item will surely blow your mind, but before that, please take the time to give this video a thumbs up. Also, we'll be posting more videos like these in the future, so subscribe to Technology Now to stay up to date. Number 6. Icon 3D Printed House. A long history of technology has allowed for the production of three-dimensional items. Another impressive aspect is the enormous output that a single machine like that can accomplish. The capacity to 3D print one's own house, though, has to be the most incredible of all these developments. Maybe you're thinking, well, that must be a dollhouse. But the truth is, no, it's a real house suitable for you and your family to call your permanent home. The non-profit News Story has partnered with the construction technology company Icon to create affordable, mass-produced 3D printed homes in an effort to solve the global housing crisis. Every 650 square foot house should be built in under 24 hours for less than $4,000. Workers begin by constructing the skeleton of the building out of wood, and then the enormous 3D printer known as Vulcan prints out the mortar in a series of layers, much like a master baker carefully icing an 8-layered cake. Doors, windows, plumbing, and electrical wiring are all installed by people afterward. A stable and comfortable home with a living room, a bedroom, and a bathroom is available for about $4,000 now. The next step for the project is to print hundreds of these homes in poor areas of El Salvador, giving those who make less than $200 a month a chance to finally have a place to call home that is both safe and comfortable. Number 7. Brillmeyer Mowers. Have you ever admired those massive tractor-powered lawnmowers and wished you could operate one yourself? If so, you may thank a company called Brillmeyer for making it possible. The Brillmeyer is, at its core, a massive lawnmower, but seeing it in action is out of this world. It's incredible to see someone mowing down obstacles with a massive mower. When seen from above, the mower's hand looks like an ant carrying an enormous amount of food back to its colony. There are more applications for the Brillmeyer mower. First of all, the mower can be outfitted with a device like a gun turret, allowing the user to spray fertilizer or other things across extraordinarily large areas. There is no more enjoyable or efficient method of tending to a huge field. Brillmeyer also provides a rideable double mower for exceptionally large mowing projects. Mowing down large football fields, baseball diamonds, or even hillsides is as easy as guiding the mower and watching the grass gets mowed down. Mowing the grass will never be the same again, whether you're on the mower or just watching. Number 8. NASA Chainmail Tire. Everyone can manage when their tire goes flat, but try driving around the moon with one. Yeah, right, you probably won't ever go to space, but just imagine the frustration. Thankfully, NASA has developed a brand new kind of tire to ensure they will never have to worry about flat millions of kilometers from Earth again. Its material analysis suggests that it is made of chainmail. This material looks like stainless steel but is actually an alloy of nickel and titanium. Different from standard tires which burst under pressure, this one can roll right over obstacles. It's reassuring to consider and visualize one of these tires passing harmlessly over a tall, jagged rock, the titanium mesh sinking into the rock and eventually fusing with it. Imagine your own car driving around on such a tire without ever having to worry about changing tires or flats again. Number 9. Thunder Laser's Nova Laser Cutting Machine. One of the most enjoyable things to see in this world is the Thunder Laser Cutting Machine creating genuine work of art using lasers. Your desired path for the laser can be programmed into the Thunder and it'll immediately begin to move in that direction. Its strong laser can cut through everything from wood to high-density fiberboard to sheet metal, allowing you to realize any design you can imagine. Seeing the Thunder in action can take an hour or more, so a lot of patience is needed if you want to see it live. A sped-up video of the procedure, however, is enough to make one's heart and eyes happy. It's fascinating to see the laser dance about the material as it cuts through it, leaving behind a work of art. Number 10. Optimus Paver Laying Machine. To begin constructing a road, Optimus uses a long grader screed to level the gravel. It's encouraging to watch as the large pieces of material are gradually reduced to a more manageable and level surface. The Optimus Paver Laying Machine may make something as boring as pouring cement into a puzzle you can't wait to solve. The concrete arrives in varied-sized, preformed and hardened bits that resemble jigsaw pieces. Each component of the stone puzzle can be aligned next to one another, and the machine leaves just enough room between the pieces for a worker to fit in a brick easily. The pavement for the road, driveway, parking lot, or wherever else it was needed has been laid down in a matter of seconds. Working smarter, not harder, indeed. There are endless possibilities when it comes to invention, and sometimes the most unbelievable inventions are the ones that satisfy our senses. What do you think of these unbelievable inventions? Please let me know in the comments section below. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons as well. All the latest technological developments right here and right now. This is Technology Now. I'll see you in the next video.